Mike Myers just showed up in a courtroom. Putin says he wants peace while dropping bombs, and the US might have ended a nuclear war without telling anyone. Yeah, buckle up. Today on CtrlAltWTF, a sex trafficking trial turns into a chaotic Hollywood name drop, India and Pakistan call a nuclear timeout, and Putin's peace pitch might come with a side of missiles. Let's get into it. This is Control-Alt. What the Why are jurors in a federal sex trafficking case being asked if they know Kid Cudi or Austin Powers? Yeah, this is real. During jury selection for a civil lawsuit against Sean Diddy Combs, potential jurors were asked if they personally know Michael B. Jordan, Kid Cudi, Mike freaking Myers, yeah baby, DJ Khaled, 50 Cent, and even Young Miami. Now, unless this courtroom doubles as Coachella, that list makes absolutely zero sense. Until you realize it's strategy. The plaintiff's legal team submitted those names to screen for potential bias, basically making sure jurors don't have personal ties or big feelings about anyone in Diddy's orbit. And yes, the judge did ask if jurors have strong feelings about celebrities. And honestly, a lot of people do. Now, to be clear, this is a civil case, not criminal. But the charges, yeah, they serious. The woman behind the lawsuit accuses Diddy of sex trafficking, abuse, and more. He's denied everything. But even before opening arguments, the case is already a trending topic. Not because of new evidence, but kind of because Mike Myers is literally in the paperwork. It's giving Law & Order meets TMZ energy. And with that combination, Diddy's legal drama is about to get very public very fast. And if you thought that was random, just wait to hear how Trump might have accidentally stopped a nuclear war. Stick around. They've got nukes, they've got history, they've got beef, and now, somehow, they've got a ceasefire. Here's how India and Pakistan almost went to war, and how the US may have secretly stopped it. So picture this. Just days ago, Vice President J.D. Vance said this conflict was none of our business. But by the weekend, he was on the phone with India's prime minister pushing for peace. Well, what changed? Well, according to CNN, intelligence agencies got tipped off. A full-blown war might be imminent. That triggered a 24-hour diplomatic panic button. Vance and Secretary of State Marco Rubio jumped in, pressuring both sides to stand down. And by Saturday morning, guns down, ceasefire signed. And Trump, never one to stay quiet, posted on Truth Social, calling it a win for common sense and great intelligence, end quote. But here's where it gets messy. India says this was a direct negotiation with Pakistan. Well, in Pakistan? Well, they're name-dropping Trump and Rubio as the heroes. So who really brokered peace? Well, it depends on which side of the border you're on. But one thing's clear. The U.S. played a bigger role than anyone admitted out loud. Still, this isn't a victory lap. The ceasefire is fragile, the water treaty is still suspended, and the region still on edge. So, was this a true turning point, or just a temporary pause before the next crisis? Either way, when world leaders are scrambling behind closed doors, and the war gets stopped by a last-minute phone call, well, that's Control-Alt-WTF in real time. Putin says he wants peace, but his drones didn't get the memo. In a rare televised speech from the Kremlin, Vladimir Putin says he's ready to negotiate in Istanbul with no preconditions. Sounds hopeful, right? Until just hours later. Russian drones hit multiple Ukrainian cities. One civilian injured, homes destroyed, and just like that, the peace talk vibes wrecked. Ukrainian President Zelensky clapped back on X, saying that the first step in ending any war is a ceasefire, and he wants that now, not after some drawn-out summit. But Russia's team, they're saying the exact opposite. Talk first, ceasefire later, which flips the whole process upside down. Here's what makes the timing even more sus. This peace pitch came right after European leaders visited Kyiv, demanding a 30-day ceasefire and threatening massive new sanctions if Russia doesn't pull back. Putin's response? He called it an ultimatum, then floated his "let's talk if you comply" plan. Let's be honest, this might not be diplomacy. It might be PR with missiles in the background. Zelensky's standing firm. Turkey is now trying to mediate. And the pressure is high, because this could go one of two ways. Best case, de-escalation, real talks, a meaningful ceasefire. Worst case, it was never real, just another stall tactic, while the bombs keep falling. In global politics, peace is easy to say, much harder to prove. And when the headlines say, Putin wants peace, but the air raid sirens are still going off, that's wilding out, not diplomacy. Well, that's it for today. 3 stories, 1 super confused jury, and enough global whiplash to make your phone go. And if you made it this far, congrats. You are officially more informed than half of X. But seriously, thanks for the listen. If you're digging this, hit follow, sub, like, whatever button helps keep you in the loop. Until next time, this is Control Alt WTF.